By 2050, Africa's population is expected to double from 1.2 billion people to 2.4 billion, according to the Mo Ibrahim Index 2017. One of the largest concerns facing African youth today is the lack of representation in politics and decision-making processes. The Young Political Leadership School Africa was established to help address some of these issues, with the overall goal to contribute to the formation of a new generation of character-driven political leaders that will be accountable, responsive, and accessible to the needs and interests of citizens, and help to shape the future of their respective countries in the positive direction. This is the best and innovative way of grooming middle-level professionals into politics, governance, and helping them become transformational and servant leaders. The YPLS Africa was established in April 2016 and has built the capacity of 530 young political leaders across West Africa.
Across Africa, there are so many issues affecting young people participation. Some of these issues have impacted the way young people are represented across political institutions and in leadership positions. Some of these issues range from the age requirement to run for office, low access to resources, low access to information, and societal stereotypes.
When 200,000 Liberians died and over 1 million more were displaced. The war destroyed our infrastructures, economy, and natural resources. Today, Liberian children are still paying the price.
Precisely. I think young people, it's about time that young people take courage. Young people see the vision and see in themselves that the issue about political leadership, the issue about Africa, the future of this continent is in our hands. So now is the time that we muster that courage, we get involved into political processes, because as we learn more and we get more engaged, we tend to get the experience of leading the next generation.
I have so many memories. I'm one person who actually I didn't have any problem with public speaking. I used to go and guest speak to areas. I used to go on the radio, but I didn't know that people get to speak to different people in different areas based on the audience level. So at YPLS, I realized that if you're a leader, young person in a position where people look up to you and call you their leader when you're speaking to them, it's quite different from just walking up to give a speech. So the thought of how to handle people's expectation when you're speaking is one of the things that actually I learned from YPLS.
When I attended YPLS, I understood leadership, I understood public speaking, and then it had a really visceral impact on my life. I ultimately became an advocate, a national youth leader, a high-level civil servant, and since the YPLS I've had, my life has been progressing in a really beautiful way, and it's something I'm also proud of.
Young Political Leadership School Africa is the best institution I would recommend for any youth that have interest in leadership or politics.
Knowledge came from the Young Political Leadership School. I can term it in one word as awesome. Because as a leader now, there were things that I did in the past that I'm no longer doing. I'm doing them differently. In the aspect of decision making, in the aspect of public speaking, in the aspect of self-confidence. My experience within a young political leadership school increased my knowledge in self-confidence, in decision-making, in public speaking. I have learned a lot about public speaking. I have learned the tactics about public speaking, fundraising that I can use, that I'm even using now. Those strategies I'm using within my own organization to raise funds, to get to people, to network. And the experience was awesome.
What I can actually retrospect of is the day I met several enterprising young people from across Liberia, not just Liberia, but Africa. And we share a whole lot of experiences and we learn a lot. Peer-to-peer learning, we exchange ideas, and it has, the YPLS Africa school has built me individually, and this is why if you think about social activism in Liberia, you think about Titus and it's attached to the YPLS.